Oh my gosh. Y'all, it is so good to be back tonight. I'm feeling fresh. I'm feeling just kind of in the mood to just connect with y'all. It is about 10:42 my time, and I'm so sorry. I've gotten a few different messages about people contacting me on how I was a bit delayed, and that's no one's fault but my own. I'm not going to put the blame on anyone else or say that anything slowed me down. That was kind of just a me thing. Before we even get started, I know y'all are wondering, what is she wearing? And I'm going to be the first to let y'all know. Yeah, it's kind of something that I hold dear to me. I'm just going to go ahead and do like a top to bottom look. First of all, just starting with my hair, kind of going back to that grungy look from about 2 days ago. It's a little bit of dry shampoo. My roots are looking a little bit darker. Not too heavily dark to where I think it takes away from my structure. It's kind of like very clear that I have strong symmetry, which is not something that I take for granted, and is something that y'all should not take for granted either, because I'm sure there are also a handful of y'all out there that kind of have that simple structure that we're honestly all looking for. I kind of speak on behalf of all of my roommates. I kind of just did a little bit of dry shampoo. I think my ends are still looking rather blonde, rather natural. I also just think it's important, keep your natural hair color. There's no need to change it. If you want to, great, go for it. But I'm just such a proponent of keep what you have, work with what you have. It's obviously been given to you for a reason. So if you have naturally brown hair, hold on to it. If you're a natural blonde, no need to go red, to go green, to go deep maroon. Keep what you have and work with it, because it's obviously meant to flatter your skin tone, your face shape, and your eyes, more than likely. Back to finishing up the structure. So I kind of just left the natural look today. My roots are looking a bit dark. I just have that natural blonde through my hair, which I've kind of always loved about myself. Speaking of, y'all need to find things you love about yourself and tell people. Write them on note cards. Take them to friends. Let people know what you love about yourself. Moving to the top, I felt like this top was almost a bit too flattering on me, and I know y'all have those same shirts. But it's just kind of like a seafoam green, kind of similar to the color scheme I'm working with in my room currently, but it's mostly just very highlighting for people with naturally blonde hair. So we have a green top up here, wide band across the front, and just your classic blue wash jeans. I was wearing some gentle, very slender gold stars. I ended up actually having to take those off just because, you kind of get into the mess of the day and you're like, all right, you know what? Earrings can't stay on anymore. And sometimes that's okay. Y'all need to know that it is okay to kind of have to detach from maybe a more glamorous look you were styling earlier in the day, because as we move on through the day, we get a little more oil on our skin. We get a little bit ickier. You're traveling back and forth. We are all on our feet all the time. I know my followers. I know that y'all stay busy. Speaking of oil on the surface of the skin, let's talk about tip and trick number 2, exfoliation. Now, there is a fine line, and I know y'all know, there is a fine line between washing your skin, taking care of your skin, and also overwashing. I have been a victim to both. I have gone through seasons of my life of extreme exfoliation, and then weeks and months of very little exfoliation. Both have great benefits. Just like anything else, they have extreme cons. It's important that you find that balance, because if you over exfoliate, you know that the face, specifically the T-zone, is going to produce more oil than you're going to know what to do with. We do not have 17 breaks in the day to go and blot. I think we all know that. So it's most important for you, as my followers, to take your skin routine seriously. Be aware of how many times you're washing, and just the consistency of it. We don't want to just run it into the ground, but we also don't want to get lazy about it. Not taking care of your skin, not exfoliating correctly, can just lead to severely clogged pores. I mentioned before, I've been a victim. Many of the people that I have had relationships with, both in an inner circle and a larger circle, they've struggled with it too. So just wanted to remind y'all that it's nothing you need to be ashamed of. There's no reason for you to feel like you are on the outskirts. You are loved, specifically by me, and you are wanted specifically by me. Just wanted to thank y'all so much for the feedback. Thank you so much for the comments. Thank you for reaching out. You know, when I'm not around, I will have someone reply to y'all, whoever it is. You know, we have a strong staff here, and I'm always looking to hear from y'all. And whether you're getting a response from me or you're getting a response from someone else, it is always, my team is rooted in my beliefs. So one way or another, it's always coming from my spirit, my soul, and just the liveliness that I carry with me. Y'all know me well, so I don't even have to say these things. Thank you so much for tuning in to the live stream. I know that it's late, but I know that y'all stayed up for it, and I'm incredibly grateful. Please comment below if you have any questions about my routine. I didn't want to go into it just because I knew it would consume a lot of time. If you have any questions, please post, please email. Y'all know how to reach me. I love y'all. Stay safe, and remember to stay hydrated this weekend, as it will be sunny. I love y'all.